Thinking about moving to Music City or simply need to set up your water service in Nashville? You're in the right place. Today, we'll go through every step you need to effortlessly get your water running in your home. Dealing with utility setup can kind of feel like a maze, right? But honestly, when we break it down, it just becomes a simple, completely stress-free checklist. Okay, let's look at our roadmap for today. We'll start with a welcome to Nashville Water, move into the 3 steps to get started, break down the fees and assistance programs, give you some pro tips for newcomers, and finally, wrap it all up. Right, so Section 1, Welcome to Nashville Water, Navigating the Utility Landscape. Let's get into it. First things first, who exactly are you dealing with? Metro Water Services, or MWS, manages a truly massive footprint. We're talking about a coverage zone that provides water to more than 226,500 customers. To really put that into perspective, they are managing a sprawling 3,100 miles of pressurized water mains all across Davidson County, and even stretching into parts of surrounding counties. They treat an average of 104 million gallons of drinking water every single day. That's a lot of water. So when you set up your account, you are plugging into a highly regulated, massive piece of city infrastructure. Moving on to Section 2, 3 steps to start, the Insider's Playbook. Now, setting up your water isn't exactly something you want to do on the fly. We've boiled the whole process down to 3 highly manageable actions: gather your information, contact MWS, and finalize the contract. Approaching this sequentially is a real game changer because it totally eliminates the chance of being put on hold only to realize you left a crucial document in another room. So step 1 is all about preparation. Before you even think about picking up the phone, you absolutely must gather some specific documents. Now, you might be wondering, why on earth does the water company need my social security number? Well, it's actually a great question. MWS operates under a federally mandated identity theft prevention program. That means they are legally required to verify exactly who is assuming responsibility for the utility lines at a specific address. So go ahead and pull out your state-issued driver's license and either memorize your social security number or have it jotted down right in front of you. Having this ready is going to make the actual call an absolute breeze. Okay, step 2 is making contact. With your info in hand, you can initiate a standard residential account by making a quick phone call to their customer care center at 615-862-4600. They take calls Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But hey, if you're the kind of person who prefers handling business face-to-face, or maybe you just have a really unique living situation you need to explain, you can totally visit their physical lobby. Just a heads up though, the lobby at 1700 3rd Avenue North is only open to the public on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Once you knock out this step, a physical service contract is going to be mailed to your billing address for you to finalize. All right, let's jump to Section 3. Understanding fees and assistance, the financial landscape. When it comes to connection fees, you are essentially paying for time. If you plan ahead and can wait until the next business day, you'll pay a standard, non-refundable connection fee of $25. But say you just drove halfway across the country, rolled up to your new house, and suddenly realized the taps are completely dry. You can opt for the guaranteed same-day activation for $35. Either way, don't worry about giving a credit card over the phone right then. Whichever fee you choose just gets added directly to your first monthly billing statement. But wait, here is a crucial warning. Please pay close attention to this number, $50. If a technician arrives at your property to turn on the municipal valve and they detect open internal water flows, meaning, say, a sink is left on or a washing machine valve is open, they will immediately stop. To prevent flooding your property, they literally will not just leave the water running. Instead, you'll be hit with a rather surprising $50 turn-on running inside fee. So before you leave your house on activation day, make absolutely sure every single tap, both inside and out, is shut tight. It's also super important to acknowledge that moving and setting up a household is, let's be real, incredibly expensive. Sometimes people face financial vulnerability. If you ever find yourself in a tight spot, regional networks like NeedLink Nashville actually offer emergency assistance. To qualify, you just need to meet a few criteria. You must be a resident of Davidson County, a customer of MWS or the Madison Suburban Utility District, and you're eligible once every 12 months. The most crucial point here is that your past due balance must be paid down to $300 or less for them to even consider your application. It's just a fantastic community safety net to be aware of. Section 4, Pro Tips for Newcomers, Optimizing Your Setup. Okay, this is absolutely critical. Avoiding the sequencing trap. If your new home uses natural gas for heating or cooking, you cannot just call the gas company first. Piedmont Natural Gas enforces a super strict safety prerequisite. They require your electricity, which is usually Nashville Electric Service, and your water to be actively flowing at the property before they will even establish your gas service. Always, sequence your setup. Electric and water first, gas second. Now, once your water is finally flowing, you'll definitely want to understand how you're being billed. To help monitor your usage, you should familiarize yourself with their tiered volumetric rate structure. You'll find that the sewer rate stays completely flat per unit, but that water rate, it actually jumps up as you use more. By the way, CCF stands for hundreds of cubic feet, which is just the metric they use to measure your consumption. Also, keep in mind that Metro Water Services implements an annual 3% rate increase every January, and your bill will also include a fixed base rate and an infrastructure fee, the whole shebang. This warning directly from Metro Water Services is a really great proxy for understanding your meter. During the summer months, you might find yourself watering a new lawn, washing your car, or filling up a kiddie pool. As your usage climbs into those higher 7 to 10 or 11 plus tiers, the cost per unit really accelerates. Just being mindful of this structure can help you make some smart conservation choices and prevent some serious bill shock come July or August. Finally, Section 5, Recap and Final Thoughts, the Send-Off. If you only take away one single thing from this explainer, let it be this checklist. By following these simple steps, you completely remove the stress from the bureaucracy. Secure your social security number and state ID before you even call. Decide if you need that $35 same-day rush or if the $25 next-day standard works better for you. Double, no, triple check every tap in your house so you don't get smacked with that $50 running water penalty. And remember the golden rule of Nashville utilities. Electric and water must be running before you call the gas company. Stick to this, and your move into Music City is going to be seamless. We've synthesized the most critical info for you here, but as you know, local policies can and do shift. So, as you unpack those boxes and settle into your new home, ask yourself, how will you proactively take charge of your utility footprint? From understanding your tiered usage to managing your setup sequence, you now have all the tools you need to be a highly informed resident. Welcome to Nashville. And, as a final reminder, this video is intended for informational purposes only. Please verify all details with official city resources and consult with Nashville Metro Water Services to address specific questions or concerns.